Okay, hello everyone. My name is Alina. I'm the Customer Success Manager at Smartcat. Thank you for joining this last session on Terrace today. I'm very happy that you are here with me. And today I would like to tell you about no stress translation project management on Autopilot. So let me share with you our presentation. So this presentation is going to be with some demo parts. So you would be able to actually check new features that we newly developed in Smartcat. For additional information, you'll have this. You can ask me questions after the presentation for sure. And also you have an opportunity, you always have an opportunity to book a meeting with us for a demo or just for a chat. That's also cool. So let's start. So effectively, what I'm going to show you today is how the main idea of Smartcat, of creating an all-in-one platform could help to build a smooth, no-stress translation PM workflow. I'm pretty sure that many of you know that we've been working on building the default platform for connected translation for quite some time. Like the specific thing about our platform is that it could help you to build and manage translation teams and put your translation process on autopilot from content source and to payments. We connect companies, linguists, agencies, and help you actually to streamline the translation of any content into any language on demand. We actually been working on building a platform with the help of which you could reduce the amount of stress and pressure. I mean, this is for people, for everybody who is involved in this translation process. Shortly about the content delivery and the content delivery. We all know that the traditional ways of the content delivery, like emails, different sources, Dropbox, like the stuff like that. And despite of this variety, there is still no clear workflow, like too many sources, huge amount of content, and tighter deadlines. With respect to that, we are trying to build a streamlined approach, and like continuous delivery is one of it. Here on this slide, you see this wheel, right, on the right side of the slide. So there's a wheel with this, with the bricks of the usual workflow, so connectivity, management, payments, etc. So this is actually illustrating the basic needs that we are trying to close. I mean, the Smartcat is the goal of Smartcat is to close all your needs here. So we are getting back to this the connected translation and all-in-one platform, so that we are streamlining the process. We're ensuring the connectivity of different content sources. We're supporting most of the languages, and we're providing you with transparency and actually offering you flexible and cost-effective solutions. So here, closing your needs with this connectivity thing, with the management, like monitoring it, and fully transparency with it, not only with the translators, but with the customers as well. And we will have a look at the portal a little bit later during this presentation. And you will see how it actually works like in reality. So what we understand as a traditional, what does an all-in-one solution really mean? Here I want to again to pay your attention to the standard ways, to the traditional ways. So basically what we have different CAT tools, CAT environment where the actual translators are working, right? So this is the one project, and I don't want to name all the scat tools. I'm pretty sure you all know it. And here is the one product, right? And you also have a special environment for project management. And here, like project management environment systems, which help us to manage the translation. Yeah. And so what do we actually have? We have two different systems. And of course, it costs. I mean, like, it really costs a lot of stress. Not maybe lots of, but still, it's kind of a pain in the ass to control everything, right? So we have several systems working together, and we need to ensure that everything is working good, smooth, that the implementation is done properly, and like everything that we have to deal with is like working good, actually, right? But here, as what we think as all-in-one solution, yeah, and we believe that this is the process that this is the process created from A to Z. I mean, it's an easy way to work with incoming requests. So yeah, with the help of the client portal, you can immediately see this request in your account at Smartcat, yeah, your personal account here. Then again, in the same platform, you source the translators from Marketplace. After they fulfill their job, then you need to pay them. And here's also Smartcat for you to help you with all these steps. So this is the process really built in one platform that could help you to manage all the tasks you have. And this is, of course, like not really a stressful thing, right? So here, what we think about the all-in-one solution and what we really understand for it. I mean, like for all-in-one solution for us. On the next slide, this is my favorite one. So this is actually the stress map, I would call it like that. So the daily process for project management, it's like the customer request, then calculation of a quote, project preparation, which usually takes some time. I mean, like the different customers, different requests, so could be really like it really differs from one to one. So yeah, no doubt. Then choosing linguists. If you fully packed, then you need to find another one, with another rates and other stuff. And the tracking progress here, you can should be always like, I mean, always on time, checking everything and other stuff. So quality assurance, main part of it, yeah, to check all the cases that you had. Then the files post-processing, preparation for the delivery, that's also on your shoulders, and then delivery and calculation of payments. So all the steps, and later during the presentation, I will show you how Smartcat offers you to deal with that actually. And we will start from the very beginning and from the first step with the customer request. All right, and here you can see 3 columns with the email representing the traditional way of requesting the translation, right? Client portal. This is the new solution that we offer at Smartcat, and connectors, which is also could be done with the help of Smartcat. So starting with the emails, right? So traditional way, we all know it, we'll use it. Customers send thousands of emails, so then you negotiating the price, probably negotiating some details about the translation. Yeah, but you can have these emails. Yeah, so it usually takes lots of time. Yeah, especially when there are many emails. When the project creation is manual, yeah, so, and it requires manual status and updates. So here with Smartcat, we offer you to minimize, yeah, your assets, if I can say like that. So using the client portal, you can definitely save your time, save time with the customer, and you actually build for them a special way, so you can teach them how to work. I mean, like to work with this new model with the fully automated project creation. Yeah, so you're helping them, and they are helping you actually to make this process more automated. Yeah, with the automated quotation, with and it actually fastens the process. So we will check the client portal a little bit later. Also, I would like to tell you about the connectors. Yeah, don't forget about the connectors. So this is actually the reality for someone and the future at the same time. Yes, some people, they are not really into connectors right now, but we truly believe that it's the future. So, and here we have, like with the client portal, we still have some manual parts involving the project manager and the client. But I know that in my practice, I also have customers that are not ready to deal with this manual process, and they want everything to be automated 100%. So here the connectors comes, and I'm pretty sure you all know the connectors that now are popular. We're supporting most of them. If you need to check the actual connector, then you can check it always at smartcat.ai, our website. The full information is there. And so here, yeah, getting back to connectors, full automated process. So we could get up to close like integration with the customer systems. It also allows us to use the continuous integration, continuous delivery. So here is I think it's the next step, like after the client portal, this is the next step, the connectors. So, and right now let's check our client portal. Here is the demo time. So here we see the standard demo portal. It is not customized actually. So it is the standard view with our colors, yeah. But I would like to pay your attention here that it is fully customizable. So you can change the colors, you can change logo, you can change the brand colors, brand name for sure. You are able to manage the list of services here. Yeah, so we are now on the step 1, and here you can see like the huge list. It's not necessarily it should look like that, so you can always edit it at and it could look in a different way. But here is the just to for your understanding that is the variety of the services that you can put here. So no limits at all. So the process is the following. So I'm the customer, and from the customer perspective, this is the view, the main page that was added. So here I should select a service. So I would choose an urgent translation, for instance, here. Yeah, so on the first step, and then yeah, by the way, so important thing here, so you can see that some services without the rate, and that's also possible. So if the customer is not registered at the new one, that's not necessary all the time. Yeah, here would be the rate. So there could be nothing here, and then you can contact the new customer, for example. Yeah, so if it's the page goes directly from your website and then goes to the portal, for the new customer, it could be like without the rate at all. Yeah, so you can then contact the customer and like check what's the real project about, but still the automated process and the ideal scenario is like that, is working like that. So here you can put the subject as well and the deadline if needed. Then on the next step, you choose the languages, English, for example, and Spanish. You can add another language. You can edit it, like during the creation of the project, you can always edit it, and then you can upload the content. Here you have several variants to choose, several steps to go. So you can type it manually, you can add files, so even Google Drive is also available here. So here you can also put some comments and instructions if needed, if requested. Yeah. So here we go with hello UTIC. And then you can easily just click on the button with get an estimation. Before doing it, you can always check your order, right? Yeah, so here we have origin translation from English to Spanish, the cost, and our file. Yeah, and let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, thanks for your request. Good. So you can always go to your orders or create a new order, whatever you would like to choose. So it's a customer request, right? Yeah. So here was the first acquaintance with the portal actually. So again, what's good? It could be for the project manager, right? So here you can see this automated process with no emails at all, with the automated creation of the project here in your Smartcat account. So I think this is the pretty much like the ideal scenario for automated way of receiving requests from the customers. Okay, great. So let's move on. And here is the calculation of a quote. Here on the slide, you see that also two ways of acting. So here is the classic TMS. Yeah, we know that the classic TMS also has very flexible terms of services, pricing, etc. So you can customize the quotes, etc. So the full pack actually. But still, there are some minuses. It requires duplicating project order creation. So again, it brings us to the topic that I've already told you about, that two different systems, and you need to manage all of them. Yeah, and that's also not very time efficient. Also, it requires manual statistics calculation, long time to providing the quote because it's manually. So then fully manually, I mean, like with Smartcat, like in our all-in-one platform, what we offer to you, I will show you later on the demo, but here, like for sure, it's no duplication of tasks. Yeah, we can also provide you with custom quote templates. It doesn't matter how many customers you have. For everyone, we'll find a way to customize the quote. It could be changed in any way you need, with colors, with logo, of course, and like everything that you need to be in this template, it would be, no worries. This quote's actually connected with portal and connectors, and later we'll check this as well. Quote calculation can be automated, and we can calculate quotation for website by dropping URL. So let's check it on the demo time here. Okay. So here is our standard view of account. Yeah. And here, what I want to show you is the quotes. We prepared this project beforehand. So here in the project, when you add the particular project you want to create a quote for the customer, here next to the files you can see the quotes. what you should do before creating a quote. This is important. Yeah, actually, the ideal scenario here is that you will have a prepared list of clients that's already put it in the system here at Smartcat, and contact person for sure. And let's create a quote. So here we can choose the client that we already have in our base here. Yeah, so we can choose between different customers here as we wish, actually. So I will select one, customer number one, client one. Contact person is optional, but if you have it, that's great. Email address, also optional. Approval of the quote. Yeah, if you need it, then just select the date for the deadline. If not, then that's not a problem. Also, you can choose the currency. Here you can see the currencies that are available for this particular customer and project. And then we can move on to the next step. So create a calculation. Yeah, so you can generate it in Smartcat, or you can add a training the calculation. So we will generate it in Smartcat, and let's see what we have. So here we can, now we're doing it manually. Yeah, but I want to pay your attention here that it could be also automatically done from the portal. So here is the services that we choose. Yeah, basic, the language. Here we can choose the unit type here, so characters, words, pages, hours, ideally, minutes, documents, unit count if we need, and rate. Yeah. So here, this is also important thing here I want to show you. So here is the statistics, and we could also insert it in the quote. It depends on you whether you want it to or not. You can insert it, and here we have the statistics, which could be helpful, probably not for the customers, but some customers require it, for project manager for sure. So here we have the cost of work, the total amount, and what we can do, we can save it. And then, like, you can add a new service. Yeah, you can create it in any way you need, actually. Then we're going next, and you can see that here is the, you can also mark that the cost is approved and project is paid. It depends on you. It's also kind of a TMS functionality here on the platform, but it depends on you. Yeah, so cost is approved and saved. So we can download the PDF file. Yeah, and here we go. We see this is the standard way of the quote, but again, I want to highlight it for you that we can customize it, so it's fully customizable. Not necessarily looking like that, just with the simple services. Yeah, no statistics information. Yeah, here total. Here you can also on the next page you see this contact us information. Okay, right. So let's move on. I think it's that's all for the quotes here. We're again go into the presentation. Trivial project. Okay, just sorry for the mess here. So the next thing I want to tell you about is the project preparation, actually. Yeah, so again, classic TMS. Yeah, it's very flexible in terms of file storage and workflow steps, but it still requires like the separate configuration for TMS or the Smartcat project, right? With all-in-one platform with Smartcat. So what we're usually talking about here with the project preparation. I want to pay your attention to no double work here, right? So again, it's one platform for everything. So nothing should be like an Excel file or in your TMS or moving from TMS to CRM and other stuff. Also, this is the automatic link for translation memory for all your linguistic assets during the process of creating the project. Yeah, so if you select a particular customer and you prepared for him this TM, then it's going to be just right where you put it in Smartcat, and when you check the particular customer, all the TMs that are relevant to the project, with like it also correlates with the language pair as well. So everything would be in this project added automatically. Also, the part with machine translation tool, yeah. So while you're creating the project, prepare the project to start. Here you can also add the machine translation to the whole process as a pre-translation thing. Yeah, I think this is pretty clear. I think you read everything, and it's better for me to show you how it really works. So I suggest we create a new project right now. So here you can upload the document right here, or you can add it later. Or you can just skip this process, but we will select a file here. Yeah, good. So yeah, before starting the creation of the project, you can prepare the documents here. Here you can add as many documents as you wish, like with no limits. You can also add translation memories if you have a new one. Not uploaded beforehand to Smartcat. And also here is a link for references files. Here you can add a video or like any type of files you prefer for references. So the next step, settings. Okay, good. So project name, you can select client number uno. You select the languages, and yeah. So the first thing about it is the machine translation. Yeah. So here we have a number of machine engines that you can select. This is actually really great because you can choose between different engines. You can put in one agent several languages. Yeah, that's you can select the languages as you wish, or you can always choose the recommendations of our localization engineers if you need it. This is actually great. We have also one free engine mentioned here. So yeah, you can easily just move the language from one engine to another, adding several languages to engine, etc. So yes, easy to go. Let's go. In here also with the advanced settings, as we discussed, and you can see on the slide. And here is the interesting moment. Again, want to highlight here. So we choose the client, the client number uno, and together with this client, we have this translation memory, which automatically comes into view here. Isn't it great? So the same thing could be with the glossaries. If you add glossaries to the particular customer, then here we can find the glossaries and use it during the translation. And the next thing is quality assurance. We will check this step a little bit later in details, probably, if we have time. But here, we can. It's also the pre-translation part, which when you find the best ways of creating this, the quality assurance for your project or for the customers, it will be very easy for you to choose between several options. Okay, and then we go next, and here is the workflow stages. Here we have different ways of working with a particular project. You can add different stages here. Now we have several new stages, so it's authorization, certified translation, localization, etc. Here also the pattern was the pre-translation thing here. Here we can choose what we can do with the translation memories, with the machine translation here, confirm segments or not. We can add a rule with the translation memories and select everything for the translation memory. And finally, after all this process, we just finish it, and here we go. Saving the same project, you can add multiple files here. So if you created the project and set up everything right, then when you add other documents, so it will be pre-set up for you, and it will also, ease the process, and it will save time for sure. Okay, so let's get back to presentation again. So my slides. Choosing linguists, right? So many of you know, I'm pretty sure that we are working with, we're working on our marketplace. So we've been working for a long time, and now we are trying to make it better and better. With the process of choosing linguists, I know that I don't want to name all these problems again. But here I want to pay your attention actually to a few points mentioned here. So first of all, it's about vendor management assistance. Probably you know that we have special team in Smartcat, vendor management team. Great people who are helping and working for you 24/7 to help you with finding the best linguists for your rates, for the topics, this team could help you at any time. That's not necessary. It could be an urgent project, and you need to find freelancers. Of course, you can do it on marketplace, but with vendor management assistance, it could be way more easier. That's for sure. Vendor management team could also help you with the rare language pairs. We know that you all have different sources, but here with the vendor management team, it's always great when you can ask somebody for help. It's not always it's not necessary when you have time or for a long search. But here, if you have a dedicated person who could help you with it, why don't you use it? So this is my, speech for you here. Please use VM assistance. You can try it. You can even try it with the test. So you can prepare a test beforehand and use it, and you can provide it to the vendor management team, and they will use it for you, right? And you can always use the test by yourself. You also have an option for you to find freelancers by yourself, but still, this is the great opportunity to, you can even share the experience. I think that's very interesting part that probably not very often mentioned by my colleagues. But please use vendor management help. So let me show you again short demo with the with a linguist. What we have. So here we go to the team part here. So my team. Many of you know, if you use Smartcat once, so you know that you can create your team by adding your translators here, and you can also find find your freelancers on the marketplace. But actually, I would like you to show it in a different way, how we can go from the project to marketplace directly. So if I go to the created project here, and I would like to assign the freelancers, all right? So here also, let's select the date here, and then add people here. So the great thing about this tab, so you can select from your team, so there would be freelancers and companies here as well, so also different kind of suppliers here. So you can choose between the suppliers, or you can choose the translators in your team. There would be Ivan also here. So you can choose different translators and then divide the project into several parts between different translators. And also what you can also do, you can invite to your team people from marketplace. Oh no, not now. We should choose the find freelancer button, and here is the magic. If we go from project directly to marketplace, find a freelancer. Here you can see that the filters are already, like, everything is set up for you here. So this and the source languages, the target languages, so all the information provided in the project are shown here. This is great, isn't it? And here, all our freelancers, actually this is a standard view, and I'm pretty sure that most of you already know everything about it. So here, very easy to understand, easy, friendly way of understanding how the freelancers works. Is he active or not? Here, yes, so we can check his rate here. We can check how active he is on the platform, actually, and even see the status when he last in. So if we go to his page here, Smartcat, so you can check everything in details, right? So the reviews also available, personal details, contacts, education, etc., work experience, etc. So you can add this freelancer to your team in order to be able to work with him later. You can also leave some comments. So it's a demo notes. This guy made it here. Careful with them. We're just kidding, for sure. You can also you can also switch from personal details, contacts, like that. So you don't need to necessarily scroll work experience and portfolio. So you can add these freelancers to your team here, and then assign him to the project. So again, this is let's get back to the presentation. So about the progress, tracking the progress. Here, what we actually offering you to track real tracking progress. We'll see it in our account. I will show you how easily you can check it just from the one look at the screen with the percentage, for sure. So, and here I also want to pay your attention to the transparency of communicating between freelancers, project managers, between several people who are working on one project. So again, let's go to the projects here. So first of all, quickly show you the chat. So you have live chat with all your freelancers here. important thing here that you can work, that people usually accept working with you through the chat. This is also important thing here. And you can communicate with freelancers, right? We'll close the chat and we'll go to the project. And here, what I want you to see, let's check the editor, the standard view of the editor here. And here, actually, I would like to tell you about the comments that you can leave. When several people are working on the one project, they need to be on the same page. Translators, proofreaders, different translators from different languages, some notes from the project manager. So you can always leave a comment here. For the segment. Attention, yes, attention. Okay, I would send it, and here you can see it. Always, I think it's kind of visible for everybody who is involved in the project. So you can, it's not only working into the segments, but it will work among all the documents that you have here. Very fast moving on with the tracking the progress, quality assurance. The real QA check here. Several demos ago, I showed you the QA checks very fast, but so I guess we have some time limits here, so I want to show you more about the portal and about the payment part. But here you can always check the QA things here, real-time QA check, check the segments, always track it. So this is also about the tracking the progress of the particular project. Also, some words about the files post-processing, preparation for the delivery. Here we also have this variety of methods. So again, the traditional method with the emails, so you can download the files and send it to the client, and traditional method of delivery. Here with the client portal, what we offer with that, files can be downloaded easily, organized method of file and project retrieval. Also, this is the main part for project management also. This is the minimizing manual steps of downloading and sending it, right? And tracking the activity. For those who are interested in connectors, so it's also the complete automated workflow, which actually doesn't need lots of your attention here. So this is no need for actual preparation. This is mostly on the shoulders of the engineers here. So how smooth they will set up the process. They will build the integration. And after that, if everything is going well, then it takes you even less time. Okay, so again, with the delivery, so a few words about the delivery that will actually, I would like us to get back to the client portal again. And I will show you how again, from the client perspective, how easy it could be. So actually, this is the account of the customer of the particular client. So as a client, you can check the orders here. And this is really great because everything is very visible. Here you can see that you can approve the status of the quote here, right? You can see the project that's been done, and you can download it. You can download the source files, you can download target files, anything you need. So here you can track the progress. Again, this is very, I think it's very easy to use for the customer. And here you can track everything. Not only the project manager could track, but the customer as well. And the payments here. So you can also check the quotes. You can create invoice, additional invoice, and you can actually pay online here, right? Pay now, choosing to pay now, fill in this form, choosing the currency, and then create an invoice. We'll try to create it. No, it's okay, but please, you can create it with a real legal entity or real tax number, and create the invoice. So everything could be done from the portal. Talking about the delivery, delivery of the files and other stuff here. So what I also want to tell you about is, of course, the calculation of payments. In Smartcat, again, getting back to all-in-one platform. Here we have you can actually work only in Smartcat and also provide payment to your translators. So it's actually very easy, very easy to do. Simplified process. You can create just one invoice for everybody, and just let's do it. I will show you how to do it, and then you are more than welcome with your questions. So with going to the payments here. So the first thing I want to highlight here, then you can select different translators from different projects, from different time, with different currencies, right? So here you have an opportunity to choose. So for example, I want to pay those people six jobs here, and I can create an invoice. Actually, I can select all the jobs available here and create just one invoice. Here also important part that we have the currency. You can choose among the currencies that we offer, or you can choose the supplier's currency. You create just one invoice here, and then you go to invoice, and you can pay it directly from your account. With the payments, you can select different ways here. Before paying, you can always check is everything all right or not. If not, then you can just delete this invoice and create another one. And pay, you have different ways of payment here with the express processing and standard processing. So after the payment, you will see the status here. Again, about the tracking the process. You can see and check the statuses here. So if it's paid, it could be pending. If we're still sending money to the freelancer. For the freelancer and for the translator, it's way too easy to receive money with Smartcat. So they have different options to choose. It could be PayPal. They could receive it on credit card, whatever they choose. So different methods, different methods. So if you need more information about it, you could always find it on the website, or just call us and we'll tell you what to do. So I think that's it for the presentation here. Thank you very much for your attention, and I would be glad to answer the questions.
Hello. Actually, we have only one question from online. This is a comment and a question. Thank you for taking into account all PM's pains and struggles. About 5 years ago, we needed to do more work and our job was much more stressful. So the question is classic. If we have really less work to do, can it happen in future that our work will not be needed anymore? It's like
sure
the project manager. Sure not.
Sure not. In my opinion, not. or probably my colleagues wouldn't support me in this question, but I would say that not really. The PM job is very valuable. With Smartcat, you still see that we have some steps that should be controlled by project manager. Also, the communication, for example, the LSPs who are not really interested in the sales department, for sure, yeah, so they communicate with customers with the help of project managers as well. So it's a multitasking job as usual for project managers, also to communicate with customers. And here, also, this is a live way of communication. Also, even if you're working with client portal, it's great, yeah, but if you want this customer to become your everyday customer, I mean, like, yeah, the real one. So you should go to him and communicate with him. So again, I think that's also no way we wouldn't need the project manager. So I think yeah, we will always need to have these people in a team.
Yay! Project managers and translators will going to be alive in future. So thank you very much. As I just told you, it was the last the last speech in this hall, but I always invite Smartcat to visit our conference offline. So our invitation is still valid. We already know the dates. The dates are from July 19 to July 25th, 2021. So see you, I believe, in nearest future. Thank you for your speech, and thank you guys for being
Thank you
here.
so much.